our billionaire Republican presumptive nominee, just so happened to be in the United Kingdom today. It wasn't a political trip by any means. He was checking on his Turnberry golf course in Scotland. At a press conference this morning, after Trump spent some time describing, quote, the greatest par 3 anywhere in the world, end quote, the presumptive Republican nominee reacted to the Brexit news, comparing its backers to some of his own supporters in America and shrugging off concerns about what the move would mean for the world's currency markets.
I really do see a parallel between what's happening in the United States and what's happening here. People want to see borders. They don't necessarily want people pouring into their country that they don't know who they are and where they come from. They have no idea. I love to see people take their country back. And that's really what's happening in the United States, and I think you see that. And that's what's happening in many other places in the world. They're tired of it. They want to take their countries back. If the pound goes down, they're going to do more business. You know, when the pound goes down, more people are coming to Turnberry, frankly. And the pound has gone down. And let's see what the impact of that has.
Hillary Clinton, who had urged the British to remain in the EU, put out a statement calling this a time for calm, Brexperienced leadership. And in a conference call with reporters this afternoon, Clinton's aides took aim at their Republican opponent, saying that Trump was self-congratulatory, flippant about economic turmoil, and in the words of Clinton's senior policy advisor Jake Sullivan, quote, a reckless and erratic egomaniac who could drive us off a cliff, end quote. And pundits were quick to jump on the American political implications of the impending Brexitus.
This is another reminder of, I think, the potency of the Trump message.
I think this is a very, very ominous sign for the Democrats in the United States.
It's a cautionary tale for the Clinton campaign.
It means that fear works. If this worked in England, it might very well work for Donald Trump in this country.
What's different about today is the flow-through between that Britain First impulse and Trump's America First slogan.
He shows up in Scotland with a Make America Great Again hat on him, right, while at the same time, those who wanted to leave the European Union, their slogan was Take Back Our Country. I mean, there are clear parallels there, Chris.
Hundo P.
All right, so John, you are a British person, but you've spent a lot of time in this country and know like a middling amount about it at least.
Oh, thank you.
So my question for you is, what do you think? What do you think should Americans? What are the lessons that Americans who are looking at the presidential race? What lessons could they draw from what happened in Brexit and how they apply to what we're about to see over the next few months here?
First lesson: you should never be John Heilemann's editor twice. But the second one is actually the Britain sat there. You wake up and you suddenly discover you've done this thing which only Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin approve of. From an American perspective, actually, you look at this, and it is along those lines, the same sort of, exactly as the people were saying, the same kind of, I don't want to trust experts, I'm not going to take these warnings, I just want to send a message to politicians that I'm angry with, and I want a cipher to do it, I want a way to do it. Right. And that is, in some ways, the most worrying thing about it.
The parallels are striking in a lot of ways. You know, Make America Great Again could have been effectively the slogan of Take Our Country Back. Stronger Together, Hillary Clinton's slogan, basically was the Remain slogan. It seems to me that Hillary Clinton's got a couple of things to think about here. There's no doubt, like on the demographics, working class, non-college educated, white, older, those people were the ones who were for leaving.
Go to Pennsylvania, go to Sunderland. Right. They're the same type of things.
Those are the people who are in the Trump coalition. There's a lot of similarities. Hillary Clinton's got two issues to deal with. One is there's actually could be serious economic repercussions here, and a bad economy is good for Donald Trump, a good economy is good for Hillary Clinton. She's going to have to deal with just that as a fact on the ground. The other thing is that the Remain forces in Britain, basically, as you said on the show the other day, they played the fear card. That's all they said was fear of the unknown. Don't try this. You don't want to take this leap in the dark. And voters said, yeah, we do. We want to take this leap in the dark. Hillary Clinton has been playing the fear card against Trump so far. She's going to have to do more than that if she's going to win. Not just demonize Trump, but also paint some kind of a positive vision of where she wants to take the country, because that's what the Remain people did not do in Britain.
That's exactly right. I think the Remain, Cameron sort of failed on that thing. He never got that inspirational vision about, you know, here's Britain. It's done amazingly well over the past 40 years. This is a cosmopolitan, looking out Britain. Immigration, the single thing that really killed them. One of the reasons why the British economy has done so well is it's attracted people in from everywhere. That's the same kind of argument that Hillary might make, but she isn't.
Right.